Say E, A, G, L, E, S. Eagles. Say fly, Eagles fly. Yo, that. What's going on, man? What's going on? It's your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General here, reporting for duty. If you have not done it already, please make sure you hit that sub button down there. Hey, man, I got over that toe. I got over that hump. I know I ain't really have to talk to y'all since, but I'm here now. Mr. 4 digits, Mr. 1K himself, I'm here, man. And I owe it all to y'all and, and dudes like Philly 500 LB, Philly Talk Podcast, that's Mike. And also Steve, man, my guy Steve, man, Gate City Sports. If you don't know them four, make sure you go find them, go sub them up, man. Like I said, I'm here, man. Finally, you know what I mean? It felt good, man. It felt good. I put in the work. I put in the hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, tears, whatever you want to call it. And now finally, I'm not saying it hasn't been paying off because this experience has been crazy, man. It's been crazy. Like I've met new friends and all kind of stuff. So that's another shout out, man. Shout out to the day ones, man. Be more Philly. Really Charles. You got Kara. You got Lawrence. You got Murph DeKenzo. Man, the list goes on and on. If I forgot you, comment below, man. Get at me. Anyway, let's get into the video now, y'all, because these three people that I'm about to talk about are very, very important to this organization, especially next year. But who got the biggest target on their back? Who got the biggest pressure on them? Let's see. All right, first, let's get with Barnett, man. Let's get with Derek Barnett. When you talk about this guy being a 17th overall pick, he has not lived up to that. Taken in the first round, really didn't do too much his rookie season, even though we went to the Super Bowl. I think he only had 2 sacks. You know what I mean? Then a year after that, he gets hurt, misses about 3 games, and I think he pulls up five sacks. Now, let's get into the numbers, and it's very, very real why we get into the numbers about this year that just happened, in 2019. Because when we sit here and we look at it and we dissect it, they don't jump off the page. No double-digit sacks. So, enough talking, man. We just going to get into it real fast. 6.5 sacks, 25 tackles, 22 quarterback hits. That's really big. I like that. I really like that. But that also means that you're getting there, but you're just not getting there fast enough. You know what I mean? And also 10 tackles for loss. See, to me, Derek Barnett has a man behind him. Pause. He has a player that plays behind him that I feel as though can take his job. I'm just going to point it out. I'm just going to say it flatly like that. That can take his job in the upcoming year, next year, meaning they will sign him to the 5th-year option, but who knows after that? And that guy is Josh Sweat. I know I talked about Josh Sweat in my last video. I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on this man. Derek Barnett played 78% of the snaps. You know how much percent Josh Sweat played? About 35. He had four sacks. I can't remember his tackle for loss right off the head. But 13 quarterback hits. And it just seemed like he built, the way he's built, the strength, the athleticism, I feel as though, man, he's going to be a monster, man. That's just my personal opinion. Comment below. If you don't like what I'm saying, grind me up. I don't care. I comment back in the video, but that's just my personal opinion about the guy, man. I'm telling you, Josh Sweat, man, watch out for him. Now, Derek Barnett has to perform this year. I need 10. I need a dime from you. I need 10 sacks from you. It should be no reason why I don't get 10 when you're going to face one-on-one every single game. The interior is going to be off the scale. Everything's open for you on the outside. Now, let's get to Sidney Jones. Sidney Jones is an iffy and it's kind of hard to put my finger on this guy. If y'all don't know who Sidney Jones is, you should. We picked him in 2017. Also, we picked Barnett in the same draft. We picked him in the second round. But he was a first-round talent coming out of Washington. Everybody had this guy as a first-round talent until he got hurt. I think it was an ACL. I can't remember. Comment below, let me know. But I think it was an ACL, right? So Sidney Jones, it's so much. I ain't gonna say talent because we don't know yet, but there's so much people that you gotta fight for this job. If you want to be on the opposite of Darius Slay, you have to fight tooth and nail for this job. Now, when we last seen Sidney Jones coming in at big moments, he was doing this thing. But can you do that for, well, I ain't gonna say 60 minutes, but you know what I mean? Can you do that for 4 quarters? You know what I mean? I don't know. Are we going to start Trevor Williams first? Is Jalen Mills going to go back to playing corner? Because now we have all these safeties and Will Parks and Kayvon Wallace, stuff like that. So it makes you think. But it's the pressure on him, because I think it is. You got to outperform because you came here. We drafted him to be a number 1 corner. That's just facts. When we drafted him, they said he was a year project and he will be starting in 2018. That didn't happen. That has not happened unless it's injuries. So you got a target on your back too. You got a target on your back. I'm going to be watching you. I'm going to be watching you, Derek Barnett, and this last guy. Man, I don't know. I don't know about Andre Dillard. And it's funny to me because a lot of people want to talk about the crying situation. Now, I'm hoping it was one of them people, because I know people, when we was younger, before they fought or while they was fighting, they got so mad that tears would come down their eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it was that kind of incident. But from what I seen, I thought I seen something, but it was mirages. It was like I was in a desert with no water. It was mirages until Gate City, shout out to Gate City, broke down his tape on how he played. It wasn't, against Oakland, it wasn't like bad, but it looked it better than, it looked it better than what it really was until you really break down tape. Now, Andre Dillard has put on some weight, and that's what I've been saying. He's been too light in the butt. He put on some weight, so we will see. We gonna see. Man, these are the 3 guys right here I think that has the most to prove. Let me know which one y'all think. Let me know which one y'all think. Let me know which one y'all think out of all these guys who has the most to prove, meaning these 3 guys. My answer is right here. Yep, that's my answer. First half done, second half coming up, but you know, a word from my sponsor. Yep, you see it, 108 East Baltimore Pike. If you're on the tri-state area, you know, somebody scratched your car, somebody knocked the mirror off, you need a window, you need a free estimate, man. BBC, Body Builders Collision, they got you, man. Go there, 108 East Baltimore Pike once again. Ask the Diddy, tell him Philly Fresh sent you. Treat you real good. The disrespect is still continuing. I mean, maybe it's a good thing, maybe, you know, it'll motivate some players, but I ain't feeling it right now. I'm just gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Maurice Drew Jones, whatever his name is, the guy used to play for the Jaguars, running back. He's supposed to know what he's talking about, right? He had Miles Sanders ranked at 21 at the running back position from last year, I guess, into going to this year. I know I'm a little late on this. I haven't been putting up videos. It's been a lot going on. I finally got over the hump of having this little kiddie carnival that we just did. So I've been late on some things, but I'm on it now, y'all. Everything. I'm on everything. And I can't let this one slide. 21? Now I can understand you not having him in your top 10. I understand that. Did he perform like a top 10 running back? Yes, he did. But the disrespect would not be tolerated. Y'all already know how I feel, man. Anytime somebody comes at it, So let's look at some of the running backs who shouldn't have been ahead of him. All right, so yeah, let's take a look. Hold on. All right, yeah, so let's take a little look at this list, man. I just don't understand it. First of all, your running back ranking card should have been pulled from the rip once you had Barkley at number 7. No, I'm sorry. You had Henry at number 7. And then you have Barkley at number 6. I don't know which more is disrespectful. So you got Nick Chubb at number 3. You got Mixon at number 5. How? Joe Mixon, he's good, but he's not a top 5 running back. All right, so let's get to the disrespect about Miles Sanders. Damian Williams, huh? How? No, he didn't have a better year. You wanna argue Marlon Mack? I can't. If you want to take Marlon Mack's side, I'm not going to debate you about that. Gurley at 19. It's funny. It's so funny how 1 year you could be the best running back in the league and the next you 19. I don't agree with him being 19. Is he in the top 10? Probably. Definitely not in the top 5. This list is just everywhere. So we got Bell at 20. Once again, it's funny. You can be on top of the world at running back 1 year, the next year you're gone. Singletary. No, didn't have a better year than Miles Sanders. Didn't have a better second half than Miles Sanders. No. Chris Carson, I can't really argue with that. Ingram, can't argue with that. Who we got? Fournette. The numbers don't say, is he a better back? Yes, right now. But the numbers didn't prove that Fournette is better than Miles Sanders. But I can't really argue with that. Kenyan Drake, I'm kind of iffy at 11. How do you got Kenyan Drake right outside of the top 10? I don't understand this list, but the disrespect will not be tolerated as long as I got this platform, as long as I can talk to y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to get on these dudes, man. Like, I just don't understand how some of these dudes got jobs. I'm not saying they shouldn't have a job to feed their family, but maybe it should be something else. Maybe you should be delivering UPS. Maybe you should work for Amazon. I don't know. But this right here, you keep putting up bullcrap like this, you should be gone, man. You should be going. You should be having another line of work. Maurice Jones-Drew, you should have another line of work because this is ridiculous, man. Y'all know what it is.
Stay fresh.